Hey you guys, Courtney here. Welcome to my video. Welcome to me. If this is your first time with me, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really appreciate it. I hope you will like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications, and of course I will support you back. If this is not your first time with me, then hey you guys, what's up? So today we are doing an eyeshadow tutorial, which I hardly ever do, but I really wanted to do one on the xoxo Revolution palette, and I think that this is a beautiful look and I love it, and I love the way it turned out. So if you guys want to watch this tutorial, you know the drill. If you want to see these colors, I think they're beautiful, and how I got this look, just keep on watching. I'll see you guys soon. You guys, how you doing? So I am doing an eye look with the xoxo Revolution makeup eye palette, and I've already got one eye done, and I wanted to kind of do an eye look slash tutorial for you guys if you guys want to see how I got this look. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and just kind of show you how I was able to obtain this look. I have not put liner or anything like that on. I've not done my bottom lash line, but I did do the top lid, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I got there. So if you want to see how I got this look, you guys just keep on watching. Some things I will put in fast forward, but I will tell you every single brush that I'm using, and I will tell you exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And I don't do a lot of tutorials, so I thought it would be kind of fun to do a tutorial. So I'm going to do this eye tutorial. I started off with this bone color, which is called Pancakes. It's right here, and I laid that all over the lid. And then I went into this taupe color right here, which is called Pug, and I'm going to transition with that using my BX 66 Revolution Royal Lane Nickel brush, and I went high crease with this one. Okay, now I'm going to blend this with my E35. Is that E35? Yeah, E35 Sigma blending brush, and blend that transition in. And then I went with a fluffy brush here. This is my Morphe 441, and I went into the color Rosewood, which is right here. It's like a cool brown, and I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I do not like the way it blends out, but I ended up fixing that, and just gotta be really careful with it. And if you go lightly with it, it will blend. It just doesn't blend the way I like it to. I like to focus more of this on the outside of the eye instead of on the inside. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna try to blend this and feather it upwards a little bit, not much, but we are kind of keeping this more on the focus on the outer corner, the outer corner of the crease, or outer crease. So I'm going to go in with my blender again, and I'm going to blend this color in really well. That one now. I'm going to be using a Morphe 514, and this color is actually really cool. It's a duochrome, and it shifts, and it shifts from this blue color. It's called it's called Petrol right here. You think this is blue? Okay, I'll show you what it is. Really, it's not blue. It's brown. It's really cool. It's a cool color. So I take this and I ran this all the way in detailed in the crease, and yes, it is a shimmer, but it looks really good this way. I ran it all the way through the crease, feathered it up, kind of where that brown wouldn't, you know, where the brown wouldn't blend as good as I wanted it to. And then just ran it real good detailed into that crease. This is a great brush for that. Come a little bit on the lid with it, but not much. This is a pretty easy look. I mean, it looks, you know, it looks like it might be a little complicated, but I promise you it's not complicated. It's very easy. Okay, so I'm going to take my blending brush again and kind of just try to sweep this out of the inner corner, or blend it out of the inner corner here. And then just go back over where you've gone blending. Okay. All right, so next I took the color which is called Pine Tree, and that is the color right next to it. This is a very beautiful green. This is what it looks like. It's got a gold shift to it, and I went in with my finger, like 2/3 of the lid, well, more like half of the lid with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. Because these colors really aren't my normal go-to colors, the greens and the browns. So, and I think that that blue petrol color that turns brown, I mean, it's out of this world amazing, stunning. It's a really stunning color. Okay, so next I took that same color, that petrol color, dipped back into that, and I ran it back through the crease just to kind of try to meet this with the green, because it really does look amazing with the green once that blue does shift. So I ran it back through, staying more on the outer crease. It's really a beautiful look. Very nice. Okay, now we can go in, and I've taken this big brush that I lay down my base color with, and I just kind of get all that, try to get all as much color as you can off of that brow bone, and then blend it off. So next I took this color, which is called Mixed Berries. Oh no, wait, I used the Festive Flame color first. So I go in with this color and this color on top of it, because I realized that this was a little bit too warm. This color was a little bit too warm. So you'll see it's very pretty, but it was a little bit too warm. I didn't want it to look like Christmassy. So I'm going to put this here. See, looking, but this berry color is even so much more beautiful. It cools it down, kind of makes it more like my speed as far as the color goes. This is the little pop of Courtney on the inside. So you just kind of tap that in. See, I always use my finger to do this, because you can kind of play with that color and bring it a little bit into the crease without using the brush, and it just saves so much fallout from happening. It does, it really does. I like this, my Too Faced, because this has a foam tip applicator down here. It's kind of pointy, and then it's got a really nice blender on the end. I'm going to go through that bone color one more time that I used to begin with, that pancake color, and I'm just going to kind of run it through here. And just try to tame down that blending that you did with those darker colors just a little bit. You can even bring it out like this with a foam tip, because the foam tips, I know it's like old school, but it really does help blend things out. You know, it's better to me than a smudger. Does that make any sense? I'd rather use this than a smudge brush. This pink champagne right here, and it's this color. It's a very pretty pink color, but it doesn't look that way. And I just kind of dab that right here on my lash line, just to put that separation between those two colors. The best inner highlight brush you will ever see in your whole entire life. This is like a pointed pencil brush. It's longer than a regular pencil brush. It's a super fine tip on it, or a super pointy tip on it, and I'm going to smother around into the Fairy Lights color, which is this one. This is that goldish. It's very pretty. It's kind of just a basic goldish color, and I'm just gonna take my brush And I just kind of go like this with it and just keep spinning that brush around in it. And then do my inner corner highlight. I press in and then I spin it inwards and just keep working with it. And then sometimes you have to blend it out because sometimes you put too much, or sometimes you have to even it out with the other eye. But either way is the best way for me in my eye shape to put on inner corner highlight. And I want to try to bring some of that green, you know, down to the lower lash line. But before I do that, I do need to go in with the brown. So I'm going to go in with that brown that I wasn't very happy with. And I'm going to use that on the lower lash line. Kind of smoke this out. And then I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to go into the green, that pine tree color. I'm going to bring it up higher into the lash line. Okay, and you can see this is kind of a smaller, and I want to take that pinky color that I used, the pinky color that I put up there, that's the Mixed Berries color, and I'm going to take my pencil brush to that, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. I know it sounds weird, but I really want to bring some of that maroon color out here. And now I'm going to take a small blender and I'm just going to blend all this. Blend all this in. And I'm going to blend up top here. I'm just going to kind of go across just the main lash line with this. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the palette, and so far I think the palette performed amazing. I really like this palette. I cannot wait to play with it some more. And Tara, you're right about this palette. It is a beautiful palette. I really like it a lot. I think there's a lot of looks that can come out of this palette. This just happened to be the first one that I picked, and you know, just messing around with color, and I think it came out beautifully. I am going to get a black liner, and I'm going to go on my inner lash line with it, which I never do. So I'm going to use this liner in Plum, and I'm going to start in the middle here and just see if this will play nice with me, because sometimes these ColourPop liners I do not like. They're really hard to get on. I'm going to go back in here, and I am going to use a different liner because, like I said, I do not like the way that came out. I do not like that color. I just don't feel like it's a good liner. I really don't like that liner at all. So I'm going to go back over it with this this Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous. This is a super stay liner. And it's very, very, very beautiful. It's like in a navy. I'm not doing a wing because I'm trying to make this quite simple. Something that everybody can do, and you can use whatever colors you want. My roller lash will never let me down. It will always make my eyelashes look like $1 million, and I love my roller lash, and so I would not change my roller lash for the world. I just love it. So We are going to do a lip, and I want to use one of the Dose of Colors lips. This is the Dose of Colors, and it's just the Color Revolution liquid matte lipstick. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm not tired of the liquid mattes. I love the liquid mattes. I think they're beautiful, but this color in particular, this color, it is so beautiful on the lips. I love it. I just love it. No lip liner. I usually don't line that much, y'all. I'm not a lip lining person, but anyway, so this is the final look, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys were able to follow along with the tutorial. If you do, let me know down below if you decided to follow the tutorial, because honestly, I really don't do a lot of them. I mean, I do demos, so I don't know if people actually follow them or not or get anything out of them. So you guys let me know below if you do. I would love to hear from you guys about it. And if you like this look, let me know what you think about this look. And if you have this palette, the Soap Revolution palette, the Soap X Revolution palette, let me know. I would love to know who all has it. And if anybody would like to do a collaboration on that palette or the Fire palette, this is the other one that I got for free. It's like that Ulta special. So if anybody else would like to do a collab with that or anything like that, just let me know. My information will be down below. And so I hope you will like and subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't already. And I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today and playing with eyeshadow, as I think this is a beautiful palette and I love it. And I love the way it turned out. So I want to argue with you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.